future of computer science technology would be like greater, so more people could use it more often.
Like phones that project holographic images.
Future of computer science and technology to me looks like various coding languages with different aspects infused with items made for a specific purpose, completing jobs.
I think it'll be a lot more accessible worldwide, and a lot of new technologies such as, I don't know, things that we've only seen in movies right now, like, I guess, I know it sounds silly, but flying cars, stuff like that. And I think that that could be possible someday.
At Bold Idea, we are excited about those big, bold ideas that will reshape our lives and solve global problems. We're also excited about the students who will one day shape the future of computer science and solve global problems. We're also excited about the students who will shape the future of computer science as technologists, developers, designers, engineers, and business and community leaders. Bold Idea is developing the youth of Dallas to be technology creators in our digital workforce of the future. We are building the future of computer science in Dallas. So why are we starting here in Dallas? In short, Dallas-Fort Worth's innovation economy is booming, attracting high-tech operations of all kinds. Tech jobs in DFW have grown faster than most other well-known tech hubs, including more new tech job growth than in the Bay Area Silicon Valley. A few of the stats are on this slide. These numbers have positioned Dallas as the fastest growing non-coastal tech job center in the US. Another report found that the Dallas tech workforce will increase by 17% over the next 10 years. Here in Dallas, we have two problems facing us: an increasing need for technology skilled workers and an urban school district that's not preparing students for that tech-dependent future. Nearly half of American employers say they're struggling to fill positions, the highest number in more than a decade, citing a lack of applicants, experience in both technical and soft skills as their biggest challenges. We have a pipeline problem. Students in our community do not have access to the skills that will prepare them for the technology-dependent future, and it's setting them behind. The pipeline also has a diversity problem, preparing fewer girls and Black and brown students for careers that require technology skills. As a result, these individuals are excluded from accessing high-paying jobs. I hope I've made it clear, computer science skills are increasingly critical to functioning in today's workforce. Teaching students computer science is no longer an elective. It is mission critical to prepare them for future success. That's why Bold Ideas partnered with Dallas ISD and local corporations to serve as the bridge between K-12 education and the technology industry. Together, we are invested in building a pipeline of technology talent for the jobs of tomorrow. And we're starting by introducing computer science to students as young as 3rd grade. By partnering with Dallas ISD, we are also creating opportunities in computer science for students who are Latinx and African American. Both demographics make up the majority of students in the school district. I'd now like to hand it over to my colleague Yao Asante, who can dive into our Coding Clubs and Camps program and the impact that we've had so far.
Thanks, Robin, and good evening, everybody. Before I jump into some data points, I want to provide some context. So in 2021, Bold Idea launched its year-round Coding Clubs and Camps program, where across fall and spring semesters, as well as the summer, students meet weekly to create hands-on technology projects. In that first year, we served 185 students in these Coding Clubs and Camps. So students are supported by an on-site teacher and mentors who are technology professionals from industries spanning companies such as State Farm, Parveda Solutions, Bottle Rocket, Texas Capital Bank, and the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas. Our impact data last year demonstrates that across 1 year, we've had an impact on students' knowledge and interest in computer science and their self-efficacy or belief in their own ability, of course, to follow pathways into tech careers. In 2022, Bold Idea served 194 students that met weekly for coding clubs and camps. That's 95% of our students that reported that they had an interest in computer science during that time. 100% of our students created a technology project that demonstrated their new technology skills. Our re-engagement for students for Bold for that 1 year reached 23% in FY 2022. That's a 15% increase from the previous 2021 year. Our data showed 59% of students discovered computer science for the first time. Again, a 31% increase from the previous year. The future of computer science will require not only technical skills, but analytical skills, critical thinking, communication and collaboration, problem-solving skills, and innovation, which our students clearly demonstrate.
Problem solving kind of and troubleshooting with the things that you're doing. So when you have a problem, there's always a solution to it. It's not like maybe it's this, maybe it's that. There's one answer, and so I enjoy having that clarity. But you can also interpret things in different ways, which is fun. And it's a lot of experimenting, and I do like doing that.
I've learned the element skills and the class name skills. So it's like easier to code with them.
I've learned how to use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and also to be careful and attentive with coding.
So I've learned how to do HTML and CSS, and I'm learning how to do JavaScript. And I've had a lot of fun at all the online Bold Idea camps I've done.
And of course, I think my favorite part about Coding Club is just being able to create new things. It's really eye-opening, and it opens your imagination to a lot of different things and ideas. So I think that's really cool and one of my favorite things that I've learned.
Wow. Yeah, those kids have bright futures ahead of them. Okay, so this year we're making our mark at 8 Dallas ISD schools and 1 community center, and we're serving 245 students in 3rd through 8th grade. We're still in the fall semester. We haven't even reached our spring semester yet. But in my first 30 days, I've begun meeting with school leaders and teachers, and they've told us a lot of things, such as students enjoy coding clubs. Some look forward to it all week and would love to have it more than once a week. The teachers are pleased with how mentors are dedicated to ensuring programs are fulfilling for their students. School administrators themselves are enthralled by the eagerness of their students to join the club, and so they want us in their building. So what makes Bold Idea unique? We are creating relationships between students and mentors, between students and computer science, and between students and a lifelong learning. We believe that we can have a long-term impact on students when we engage them in coding clubs and camps over a course of multiple years. They can remain in the computer science pipeline and take advantage of college and career readiness programs or P-Tech options in Dallas ISD. So our retention numbers, we're still improving, and as we scale, we want to make sure that we are retaining our students. We retained 23% of students who participated the previous year. And furthermore, there are things that we do have planned to make sure that we're increasing that number going forward. One is to increase our communication and marketing efforts so that, an actionable paths are follow us on social media, tag us, by word of mouth. Please share about Bold Idea with parents and stakeholders that you know. So we definitely need your help. 2, explore partnerships with other nonprofits. So we obviously are in conversations and we have that partnership with Dallas ISD already, but we want to make sure that our programming is one of the top tier holistic after school programs, an option for Dallas ISD students and parents. And then lastly, we want to enhance and to continue enhancing our curriculum to be a multi-year experience that builds on students' portfolios, that aims to give them an opportunity to come up with a culminating final capstone or some sort of destination that can in turn serve them in the manner of a certification or provide them with opportunities such as internships or even a future job. So we want our students who participate in Bold Idea over the years to be more than ready for college and to continue their interest in tech careers, thereby bolstering our workforce and fill those gaps that we're seeing. So Ascension Brown is a junior at UTD Dallas, and she's studying business administration. She participated in our coding clubs for 5 years across middle and high school. Ascension is the future of computer science here in Dallas. And I'd like to now shine the spotlight on Ascension by asking her a few questions. And Ascension, if you could start by sharing how Bold Idea made an impact on you when you were younger, and then how has our program changed your perspective on computer science and what you're capable of doing?
Hello. So I would say that Bold Idea definitely made an impact on me when I was younger, because I grew up and went to a school in South Dallas where there really wasn't many resources and funding for programs like Bold Idea. In fact, I didn't even know what computer science was until Bold Idea. So I would say that Bold Idea has definitely opened my eyes to the big world of computer science and technology.
Wow.
And yeah, and so how has it changed my perspective? Like I said before, I didn't even know what computer science was, but I would say overall, Bold Idea has definitely improved my technological skills. And even though I'm majoring in business administration right now, I believe that if I were to switch majors for any reason, it'll definitely be computer science, because I do find it interesting. I'm confident in coding. I know I can, code. And also there are just so many careers under the big umbrella of computer science that I know that it will definitely be a career for me.
That's great. Now, we know you designed a technology solution in one of your entrepreneurship classes at UT Dallas. And so would you mind walking us through your project and the problem it solves?
Yes. So for my entrepreneurship class in freshman year, our project was the Argus Auto Dash Cam system. And then if you can go to the next slide. Basically, it's just a new and improved intelligent dash cam. And so our strategy was to essentially cater to parents monitoring their new teams that just started driving, as well as people nervous doing police interactions. They're scared to pull out their phones or something like that. And then as well as victims of insurance fraud if they get in a car crash or something like that. So our problem, market opportunity, and our unmet need. So traffic accidents are at an all-time high. And then many of the conventional dash cams that we have on the market right now only record in one direction. And then, like I said previously, if you take your phone out to record at a police stop or something, you never know what can happen. So this will protect you from that, as well as, families of car crash victims are left wondering for hours what happened, and then police mistrust in minority communities. So our solution, the Argus Dashcam, would be an all-encompassing dashcam system that records whenever driving 24/7. Even if you're not driving, no parking sensor can see what's going on. Live streams to selected contacts. So you can basically choose your contact, your mom or dad, and then they can always go into the app and see, a live stream of what's going on and where you are. A wide-angle camera to capture driver side, passenger side, and interior. Equipped with night vision, so it'll still be able to pick up anything at night. And then the profiles can be set up so that certain events like car break-in accidents and police encounters are saved to the cloud. So you'll always have that footage whenever you need it.
Wow, that's great. Thanks, Ascension. I think I was on mute and I was gesturing.
Yeah.
I was giving you all the praise there. And
Thank
that's
you.
just one single example, folks, of our students and what they're capable of doing. So great job, Ascension.
Thank you.
One last question. What are your goals after you graduate from college?
Yeah, so this summer I actually plan on interning at a big company, and then I hope that I can have a job secure after I graduate college, and from there I will kind of save up my own money working there, as well as be able to learn the ropes and shadow, my boss and things like that, so I can eventually, when I'm ready, own my own business. And with that, I'll be able to employ my family if they want. If not, I'll be able to, take care of them and things like that. Make sure they're, financially okay.
That's awesome. That made me Robin Brown.
Thanks, Yao, and thank you, Ascension. It's been so
Thank you.
amazing to watch you grow over the years. I think we met you when you were in middle school, so it's been amazing. If any of you have any internship opportunities for a very bright, hardworking college student, please reach out to me and I'll connect you with Ascension. So at Bold Idea, we have a bold vision for our organization. And with new staff like Yao, we are building the team that will get us there. And you have an important part to play as well. Our bold 5-year goal is to impact 1,500 3rd to 8th grade students in 5 priority neighborhoods in Dallas. You'll see them outlined on the map. These neighborhoods are Oak Cliff, West Dallas, Vickery Meadow, South Dallas, and Pleasant Grove. We expect these 1,500 students to be qualified to one day fill 35% of new technology careers in North Texas by high school graduation. These are diverse workforce gains, adding more women, Black, and Latinx workers. While this goal is ambitious, it's built on a track record of achievement and fueled by the talented board leaders, staff, supporters, volunteers, and partners committed to making it possible for many more students to discover computer science and succeed in the careers of the future. Now, you're probably wondering, how are we going to get there to our big, bold goal? It's going to require, 1, getting super efficient in how we deliver the program in order to scale throughout Dallas ISD. 2, partnering with teachers in the classroom while also empowering them as part of the program. 3, expanding our partnerships with local Dallas corporations. 4, strengthening our data measurement so we can demonstrate our impact for students. 5, continuing to grow the Bold Idea team. And finally, we cannot do this important work without our community of support. And now I'd like to invite Laquita Hall from the Bold Idea Board of Directors to share how you can get involved in our mission. Laquita?
Thank you, Robin, and hi, everyone. And before I get started, I just want to give another shout out to Ascension. I mean, what a great job, and just so proud of what you're doing and how you're representing Bold Ideas. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I am very happy to be here with you guys today and really in representing your board. And I can't tell you how excited we are with and about the growth plans that you've been hearing about, and really what Bold Idea is doing for the Dallas community. And as you've heard, we have very bold plans. And not only do we need the support of our community, but we need all of you and your continued support and the support of your friends and family and loved ones. I think I just came up with a campaign, y'all. I'm not sure if that friends and family is already taken, but we'll go with it for now. But really growing our volunteers, our donors, partners, advocates, All of these things are really paramount for success. And as we dynamically scale to meet these needs of the community, so it's very important that, and I think when I see this and sum this up, it really is about scaling and engagement. So I know by now you're like, oh my God, how long is she going to be talking? I promise you, I probably have talked longer than I was given. So I'll try to speed it up a little bit. But I know you're asking, okay, what can we do, or what more do you need, or how can we help? And really, it's the four things that you're seeing in front of you in terms of volunteering. And really, that's about giving your time, to be mentored to students with the coding clubs. Or it could be your professional skills in terms of what you do, lending support to Robin. So always is available to reach out to Robin in terms of, what can you do, or what skills, or what do you have that can be of help in terms of the growth plans. And the second is investing in the work. And really that is about giving at any levels. I mean, every level adds up. And I'm trying to hold something so I don't do a lot of speaking with my hands, which I know can be very annoying on camera. But at all levels, it adds up. So any giving is really appreciated. And consider a monthly or annual donor. And we'll show you a QR code to show you how advanced we're becoming. And you can actually you'll be able to, donate today if you would like, or volunteer your time through a QR code. Number three is really about telling a friend. So 5 friends. Again, back to that family and friends kind of things. But this is how we get the brand out there, the work that we're doing in the community, and really getting people engaged. And that's how we will get to that scale. And then the last one is about sharing bold idea with your company. And that's about, encouraging them to become a bold idea corporate partner, if they're not already. And I know there will probably be questions about, okay, well, what does that look like? But we can help you with that. Just reach out. You can reach out to Yao or to Robin in terms of how do you begin to approach your company. And the more that we do that, the more that we continue to grow, because this is really something that really tugs at the heartstrings of most people in terms of it's about providing access. And that's what Bold Idea is doing. And I've had the privilege of seeing this firsthand in terms of how Bold Idea has been developing its students. And the skills, not only from a coding perspective, but just business and just regular skills. Ascension talked a little bit about that, about the path she may take. And these are really thinking about your analytical skills. These students are getting this through Bold Idea. And so they'll never ask me to speak again, but I just want to say on behalf of the board, I want to thank you for all that you're doing and your willingness to continue to support Bold Idea. Thanks.
Thank you, Laquita. I want to emphasize again that Bold Idea is about long-term relationships. Our work is centered on creating quality relationships between students and mentors, between students and computer science, and within our community. We are so grateful that you are part of that community. And thank you for joining us in our virtual town hall meeting. To summarize what we shared today, we are building the future of computer science here in Dallas. Bold Idea impacted 194 Dallas ISD students in our first year-round Coding Clubs and Camps program. And our alumni, like Ascension, are further impacted after several years in the program. And 3, we have a bold vision and we're building the team. Now we need you. And now we're happy to answer any questions you might have. Feel free to unmute yourself and ask, or you can drop a question into the chat feature and our team will try to answer. Wow, we must have covered everything really well. Okay, so we have a question about how do we engage with our corporate partners? So what does that actually look like? Corporate partners give one of the following resources, at least one: a volunteer team, sponsor funding, opportunities for our students to engage in career exploration. So it could be guest speakers or company tours, or even things like donating gently used laptops or serving on our board of directors. We have several corporate partners that are giving all of those things, or several. Other corporate partners are just kind of getting their feet wet and they're giving one of them. But we definitely need corporate partners to provide those resources that make this program possible. All right, anything else or any other feedback? Any questions for Ascension while we've got her here before she goes back to her busy college life?
Maybe everyone's waiting to see if I can come up with more marketing campaigns.
I think that's it, yeah. Did you think of anything else? Ascension, we got a question for you. What was the most impactful part of being in Bold Ideas program?
I would say just learning about computer science. Also, just seeing my sisters and I, have fun on Saturdays, learning something else. I always love to learn new things. So I would say just, being able to learn about computer science, having such great volunteers and mentors, teach me about computer science as well as my sisters. I'd say that's the most impactful part.
Thanks, Ascension. And I want to share too, we would love for all of you to come visit one of our coding clubs in person, whether it's after school or whether it's on a Saturday morning. We'd love for you to come out and actually meet the students and the mentors and see what it looks like. So please reach out to me or Sheridan and let us know if there's, if you have an interest in doing a site visit. We'd love to have you. All right, well, I think that seems like all the questions and feedback we have. Thank you all for joining us. I really appreciate your time, and thanks for letting us give you an update on our past year. We'll be talking with you soon.
Thank you for the update.